Hey everybody, what's happening? Andy Irvine coming to you from the 2012 Frankfurt Musikmesse. I'm here with the great Earl Slick, and we're having a good time here at the Warwick booth. What's going on, Earl?
I'm just dug that introduction, man. That's why I'm smiling.
So I think a lot of people would like to know a little bit about your illustrious career and so on and so forth. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the cats you've been working with for all this time and so on?
Jesus, you got a day? How about what's going on now?
There you go. That's cool.
Okay. Let me see. Last year I was out with the New York Dolls for about 6 months, which was great. And then I had a band called Phantom Rocker and Slick a while back.
Right on.
Slim Jim Phantom and Lee Rocker.
Oh yeah.
Formerly Stray Cats. And we put one record out and did really well. And then we broke up and don't remember why. None of us did. We talked about it, but we haven't figured out what happened because we still like each other, so we don't know. Whatever. But anyway, the record's being re-released in Europe and then in the States. So we actually just started taking on some festivals. We're going to start in Wisconsin on June 27th and hopefully go through the summer in the States and Europe and over to Australia and Japan in the fall.
Killer.
Yeah.
And we were talking over dinner last night, and you was telling me that you do some producing and stuff as well. How are you digging that scene, being a producer and whatnot? It's
good because, you know, every once in a while I'll find a cool band where they find me. And I was just in a studio with a band called NCM from New York, and it's kind of somewhere between a grunge and punk.
Right on.
And we did the whole record in 6 days, and it was a gas. It was old school, you know. I said, "There's no sleeping and eating for 6 days. No
so
luxury."
Are you a good proper mean producer? Like you keep them working and don't let them slag off too much. I guess they don't have time to slag off when you only got 6 days.
They don't have any choice.
Cool. So what do you think of this whole scene here? You know, I know you play Framus guitars, and you have a signature series Framus guitar. You dig that? And can you tell your fans a little bit about your guitar?
The guitar basically, the body came from a early 1960s Framus Hollywood, and then what I did is I just took all the things that I wanted a guitar to be, and gave all the specs to Framus, and they sent back the first prototype, and it was perfect. And it's just a really dead simple guitar, you know, retro body. Some of them have Bigsby's, some of them have stop tail pieces, and most of them will have P90s because I prefer them.
Yeah.
But it does come with humbuckers.
Oh, nice.
It's just a cool, simple guitar.
Right on. Hey, I was going to ask you, can you tell us a little bit about like your roots in music, like where you came out of and what you were kind of listening to when you was coming up and stuff like that? Because I think people might want to dig on what...
I went kind of backwards. I started off, the British invasion is what got me interested in it, you know, and I was very much, and still am, a very big Rolling Stones fan. And what I discovered about the Stones was, because as a kid I heard, you know, old school rock and roll and blues on the radio, but the Stones kind of, at the age that I started hearing the Stones, I got more interested in it, so I started going backwards. So then I started buying Chuck Berry records and Willie Dixon and Alan Wolfe and Screaming Jay Hawkins and Robert Johnson and Mississippi Fred McDowell and Lightning Hopkins and all the old blues guys. And I still listen to that stuff. It's still my favorite stuff to play and listen to.